In one short sentence, you can see the past and the possible future of coding. The tools we use change how we work. The way we write software right now will not be the same in 5 years. This essay shows a simple picture. It shows 3 clear levels of AI coding tools. It also shows why most developers stay on the first level, and it shows what to learn next. This is not a story of doom, but one of opportunity. It is a map for navigating a landscape that is changing faster than ever before, offering a path forward for anyone who builds with code. The core of our work is shifting, and understanding that shift is the first step toward mastering it. Long ago, we used typewriters and paper to document our logic. Then we had personal computers, and we learned to type code directly into them. We learned many languages, from C to Java to Python, moving closer to human intention. Now, AI is the next step in that progression. In 1995, you needed to know assembly. In 2015, React. In 2026, you need to know how to talk. AI coding has 3 levels. We will go through each one, step by step. Level 1 is where most people are right now, and we can call it vibe coding. The tools here work by sensing the vibe of your code. They help while you type. They finish your lines. They suggest small blocks of code. They make you faster, sometimes much faster. But you are still the one writing the code. You are still thinking line by line, function by function. The AI is a brilliant assistant, but you are firmly in the driver's seat. It enhances your process. It does not replace it. Tools at this level include Cursor, GitHub Copilot, and Windsurf. They sit in your editor, watch what you type, and analyze context to suggest the next logical piece of code. Imagine a demo. You type a function name like calculate average, and the tool ghosts the full function, looping and returning the average. You accept with one keystroke, or you edit it. You still run the code, and you still debug it if it is wrong. Most teams see a 2 to 3 times speed boost on common tasks. Boilerplate practically disappears. You focus more on harder, interesting problems, but you are still the author. You decide the architecture and make trade-offs. The AI helps you build. You provide the blueprint. This is why around 90% of developers remain on level 1, because it is familiar, safe, and fits our workflows. It is a powerful and comfortable upgrade, like a faster car that still has a steering wheel and pedals. It is the most widely adopted form of AI coding today, but it is just the first step on a much longer transformative journey. Level 2 fundamentally changes how you work with your tools. It introduces agency. The tool can plan and act on its own to achieve a goal. You no longer get mere suggestions. You give a high-level task to an agent. The agent breaks the task into steps, writes code, runs tests, and iterates. You transition from typist to director. Claude Code, Cline, and Aider, these act like focused junior developers. You might say, add user sign-up with email and password, and include integration tests for the new API endpoint. It plans, scaffolds routes, writes the migration, creates controller logic, writes tests, and runs them. If tests fail, it identifies the cause and fixes it, all without you intervening. It may ask for clarification, but the bulk of execution is automated. This is profoundly different from Autocomplete. Agents can run commands, edit many files, and call other tools. Its ability to self-correct by running tests is a game changer. You set goals and constraints. The agent handles tedious implementation. New power brings risks, subtle wrong choices, incorrect assumptions, and long-term bugs. Learn to review AI work, add tests and linters, and set clear acceptance criteria. Your job shifts to ensuring the code is correct, secure, and well-designed. It is higher leverage work that favors verification and guidance over typing. Level 3 represents a monumental leap, from coding features to building entire applications. These tools construct a whole app from a simple high-level description. You provide a prompt. The tool creates the UI, backend logic, database schema, user authentication, and deployment scripts. You can test a complete product idea in hours, not weeks. Tools include Bolt, Lovable, and the Replit Agent. Example: build a simple task management app. It needs Google login, task creation, drag and drop reordering, and a public share link. It chooses frameworks, generates components, sets up a cloud database, configures auth, and deploys a live demo. It stitches cloud services, CI/CD pipelines, and APIs into a cohesive whole. Beyond the 3 levels lies a future some call the era of ASI tools. Artificial superintelligence applied to software development. These are not single agents, but frameworks where agents collaborate as a team. They can plan and execute multi-day projects with high autonomy. A manager agent breaks a broad task into subtasks and spins up specialized agents. One designs UI, another builds payments, a third writes tests, a fourth handles infrastructure. They report progress, integrate work, handle dependencies, and try alternatives when things fail. This power raises questions: ownership, responsibility, and securing agent-built systems. Our role shifts from direction to governance, architects, ethicists, and auditors of these systems. The meta skill, knowing which level to use and when. More valuable than perfect syntax is choosing the right level for the job. The better you are at selection and orchestration, the more leverage and value you gain. A simple workflow. Start at level 3 to prototype with Bolt. In hours, you have a working app and feedback. Move to level 2 for targeted features. Give clear instructions and tests. Use level 1 for daily maintenance and precise control. Level 3 for speed and ideation. Level 2 for targeted development. Level 1 for precision and control. Getting started does not require a massive change. Take small, deliberate steps toward the upper levels. First, map your current work and categorize tasks. Repetitive, standard features, and deep creative design. Match the level to the task with a quick checklist. For repetitive tasks, lean on level 1 vibe coding tools. For multi-step feature development, experiment with a level 2 agent. For a new side project, try a level 3 builder to reach a shareable URL fast. Set clear goals and success criteria. Be specific, then always review outputs. Test it, read it, understand it. Make small changes and rerun to learn integration. Will AI replace developers? Not a simple yes or no. Jobs change. Routine boilerplate vanishes. New roles appear higher up the pyramid. Those who thrive will direct AI, moving from coder to director, architect, and system thinker. The unit of work grows, from lines to functions to components to entire applications. Offload the tedious. Focus on user needs, elegant systems, and novel problems. The job becomes less about labor and more about thought. The skill is moving from implementation to intention. The pyramid shows the path forward. For a practical map of 30+ tools by level, go to endofcoding.com. It is not, will AI replace devs, but at which level will you work? Which level will you work on?